Hey guys, welcome back to the Horror with your hostess with the mostest, Jenna. As always, welcome back. Thanks for checking me out, checking what I'm talking about today. I just want to take a moment so you guys can hear this. Can you hear that silence? My dog is not barking. He has barely barked today. My dog is fine. He is okay. You guys know he's a barker. You can hear him in pretty much every video, but he had a vet visit this morning. Like I said, he's fine. He just had his, yearly checkup and everything. Had a couple of shots, so he's a little like lethargic from those. So I am going to try and do as many videos as I can today. I won't bombard you with like 10 videos uploaded today, but I'm going to try and record what I can today. That way I can kind of post, as I feel fit. So this video, what am I talking about? I'm actually going to be talking about some of my favorite on-screen kills, and this is definitely one of those topics that I'll probably be doing a couple of these, maybe doing like a little mini series or something, maybe every few weeks or so, or maybe once a month. I'm not sure. I'll do like another one of these and stuff. So, if you do not, if I do not discuss a kill on here and you're like, what the, that's a great kill, I'd probably be talking about it in a future video, so just bear with me. But I wanted to talk about a couple that, just this initial video kind of to, get the ball rolling. And actually, too, just give you a heads up, as I was doing this, this actually kind of, I don't know why I'm doing this. This sort of kind of made me inspire myself to do like another separate sort of video, almost like a versus video, which I'll explain when I get to that video. But let's get into it. So this is pretty much all horror movies. I feel like I shouldn't have to explain that, but there was one that I threw in that's a non-horror movie that I'm like, I love that kill. I love it. I do. Also, be shrunk. But first one up that I want to talk about is from the first Hatchet movie. It wasn't the first kill, but I believe it was like maybe the third kill in the movie. The one where they're getting off the little boat after it like crashed into like a tree branch or something, and we really fully for the first time see Victor Crowley. He pops up. And obviously there's going to be spoiler alerts in here, so if you've never seen any of these movies, you shouldn't be watching. But the first one, like I was saying, so we see Victor Crowley, he comes up behind this woman, he like jumps up behind this woman and like literally grabs her mouth on both sides, top and bottom, and just totally rips her head in half. Reasons why I love this kill. Number one, I don't think there was any CGI at all. Like, you could tell, like, like they used some, like, rubber and stuff, or, like, some foam latex, whatever they used. And they did a really effective 360-degree shoot around and everything. So it, like, starts off with a face, like, her actual face, going all the way around back to the back of Victor Crowley, and then back around again. And you could see just like, obviously they switched the heads out and everything by this point, but it's like, you see the girl or the lady's like flesh just ripping and everything, the way it ripped, and then her tongue like flopping around and everything. It just, every time I see that, I just get so excited because I'm like, kill. It is such a great kill. Like, I actually just told my buddy Jared that because he had never seen any of the Hatchet movies. He's like, I've been kind of debating about it. I'm like, at least watch the first one because it has one of my favorite kills of all time. So that's number one right there. This really isn't in any particular order, so it's not like in a ranking system or anything. Maybe one day I will do like a little like ranking of my favorite kills, but it is not this video. Second one I want to talk about, which is from the Tales from the Darkside movie. I think this was if memory serves, like the second or third story, the one with like the old man hires David Johansen, aka Buster Poindexter, um, to come and like kill this cat that like is killing all of his family members. Now, for those of you who've seen this movie, know exactly what I'm talking about, probably with this segment, and that is when the cat kills David Johansen's character. The cat literally shoves itself into David's mouth and literally like crawls all the way down his throat, his esophagus, down to his stomach, pretty much killing him. Like pretty much, I'm assuming probably just suffocates him because maybe I don't know, tears up his like stomach or something to just bring him on home and stuff. And then even better is when the old man comes home the next morning, sees the body there. He's like, "What the fuck?" And then you start seeing like his stomach kind of like moving, like really just awkwardly moving and everything, and then the cat starts coming back up. So the cat's still alive in his stomach and like comes back out of his mouth. Like that's, I first saw that movie when I was a kid, fell in love with it, and that one scene itself just, I had such a huge impact on me because I always remembered that kill. I'm like, that's freaking crazy, crazy. I think that's also why I just kind of steer clear of cats. Like, I definitely do have an appreciation for cats. I would not wish any harm on cats, but I'm kind of like, because of that scene, I'm like, I don't really want a cat because I'm afraid it's gonna like jump down my throat and like kill me, and then come back up. Just saying, just saying. But whatever. I love cats. I do. I appreciate them. Third one, I was gonna say second. I just did the second. Third one. Now this one really isn't a whole lot because you don't really see it happen. It's more like you see like the shadow and stuff. But just the thought of it for me as a woman, every time I see this movie and it gets to this scene, I'm always like, oh, like almost like the equivalent of when a guy watches anything happen to another man's junk. That's what this scene does. It's from the first sleepaway camp. It is when the really slutty, snobby girl, the one with like the really super long hair, she's in her cabin or whatever. She's doing her hair. Has a curling iron, and Angela comes in, takes the plugged in, turned on curling iron, puts a pillow over this girl's face, and then you can tell, inserts it to her vajayjay, and you hear the sizzling and everything, and I'm always like, like even now thinking about it, I'm like, like that hurts. That hurts. It just, like I said, that is for me the equivalent of when like a guy, any guy sees any other guy, just something happening to his junk. I'm just saying. Like I say, you don't see anything in that, but just the whole, just gets me. Fourth kill that I want to discuss is from Friday the 13th, Part 7, and it is actually that sleeping bag kill that Jason, grabs that chick in the sleeping bag, and because let's go ahead and cover ourselves so that way this monster can like kill us. He picks up the sleeping bag and bam, right against the tree. And for those of you who don't know, and I'm sure probably a lot of you do know this, between the Crystal Lake Memories movie and his name was Jason documentaries, most of you probably know that scene was actually longer, and I think Kane Hodder actually swung that dummy, or swung those blood bags, gallons, whatever, into the tree like multiple times. But I think I agree with Kane Hodder in this, that it's probably one of the few kills that was edited down that was probably actually more effective and better with just one hit to the tree. I love that one. That was another one as a kid. Always kind of like impacted me. Always remembered that one and everything. So, one reason why I don't like sleeping bags is because that shit can happen. Just saying. And then the fifth and final one, that I want to talk about. This is the non-horror one, but this is a one that the scene just, oh my god, I think was done brilliantly. From the first Robocop movie, where the guy gets like the acid like thrown on him. He's all like, you know, you can already tell it's already eating at its flesh. He's getting all like gooey, and then this car comes speeding along the street and everything, hits the guy, and is pretty much liquefied. Like, hello. I gotta give that movie credit for that kill. That is an amazing kill. I'm just saying. But those are my little, favorites, my favorite kills. Like I said, I will plan on doing this like more often because we're always getting new horror movies. I'm always getting horror pack, always discovering new kills and stuff. So I will do more of these, I promise. But until next time, you guys, stay creepy, classy, and a little bit sassy.